Hi guys, it's Jenny Lee with Jenny Lee Designs here. Today I want to start a new series called Make It Monday, where I am going to try to showcase a video to you guys every Monday, whether it's a tutorial, whether it's just me throwing together a card or a scrapbook layout, showing you guys some new products from our Close to My Heart idea book, which is available to you September 1st. I'm so excited about that. Whatever it is, it's going to be called Making It on Monday, and it's going to be a video series for every Monday. Today, I was looking up some ideas over the weekend because I'm going to be doing a craft show, and I wanted some ideas of things to make for my show that's not just cards. So I came up with this, or I found this lovely little, I guess it's a notebook holder, and you put your pen right in here, your RSVP pen right in there. You have the front cover that you can decorate however you want, and then you open it up and it's just got a mini legal pad in there. It's a really great, cool little notepad for you to sell, to put at your craft table, to give away. Another great idea I had with this is if you're going to group meetings or conventions or anything like that, if you're on the consultant side, this would be a really great little notebook cover to give out as a gift. So I think these are really cute. They're really easy to make. You throw them together in a snap. I actually have a bunch of them thrown together. I kept them really simple. I didn't do any embellishing to the top of them. But I was able to make a bunch of these while my son took a bath. So it took 15 minutes and I had 4 made up in a jiffy. So I wanted to show you them. And I'm going to walk you through how to make them. So the first thing you do is pick out your papers, obviously. What I like to do is I like to do one designer paper and then a scrap paper that you're going to use for the front, and your standard base layer is what it is. So I'm going to use the Confetti Wishes paper, which comes in, it has a whole line. It's one of our series that we're retiring at the end of this month. So if you love this paper, hop on over to my store and pick it up. This is one side of it with the banner on the top, and this is the other side of it. It's a really great paper. I really like it. It's very fun, very festive, and if you follow my blog at all, then you know that I've used it a lot over the last couple of months. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to use this side of the paper, and I'm going to use this blue as my layer on it. So this is going to be my base. Okay, so let's start with this. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down my 12 by 12 paper. It's going to be 11.5 by 8. So let's go ahead and get that done. Then what I'm going to do is, it's laying the long width. So this is 11.5 and this is 8. I'm going to take it and I'm just going to score it at 5.5. And I use my cutting guide for this just because it's easy and I already have it out. So let's go ahead and score at 5.5. We're going to score at 6. And we're going to score again at 6.5. Okay? So now you can take your cutting board and you can put it off to the side. Again, it's 11.5 by 8, and we're scored at 5.5, 6, and 6.5. The next thing I do is whenever I score paper, I just press it down just to give that crease, just to make it more solid. So you're going to go ahead and do that with all 3 of your score lines. Then we're going to take it, and because of the way that we have it, you're going to notice that one side is longer than the other side. Have no fear. Let me show you the completed one again. This is going to be so your legal pad can fit under it, and so that pen can go in here, okay? So what you want to do is have that shorter side on top, okay? And then you're going to take this, and you're going to measure 1.5 inches down And then you're going to put a score line at 1.5 and a score line at 2 inches. And that is going to create this little holder where we can put our pen, which a lot of people prefer these little RSVP pens because you can put your little designer paper inside of it and make it look like a complete set. Whatever pen you want to put in there works though. So let's go ahead and measure that. So again, I'm going to measure and put a score line at 1.5 and at 2. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut it. Okay, so now this is what it looks like. Okay, so we have the short side and we got the little flap right there. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take double-sided tape, any kind of adhesive that you have on hand that you like to use, and you're going to put adhesive here and down here. Do not put adhesive where your pen goes because you don't want that to stick. So let's go ahead and run that. I just run tape runner down because it's convenient. That's what I have on hand. Double-sided tape works too because it's a permanent adhesive. You're going to put that, so remember we have the short side on top, you're going to put it on the score line all the way to the right. Then you're going to take this with the adhesive and you're going to flip it all the way over so this adhesive is stuck to the back side, okay? So you just take it and you fold it over and you press it down, okay? Again, that adhesive is going to stick to the back side of the cardstock, okay? So there's that. You open it back up. You push your pen cap through, okay? That comes back out. And this is what you now have, okay? Next, I'm going to take my designer paper and I'm going to cut it. I cut it at 7.5 by 4.5. And it's not actually my designer paper. I said that wrong. I apologize. It's actually going to be your solid paper if you want to layer it. If you don't want to layer it, then that's fine. Cut your designer paper at 7.5 by 4.5. So the first thing, just to reiterate, we're going to do the yellow as the base, which is my purple. Then I'm going to have this red layer and then my pattern paper on top, okay? So I'm going to take my base layer and I'm going to cut it as 7.5 by 4.5, and then you're going to do 7.25 by 4.25. Okay. And you're just going to take them. You're going to attach your two layers together. And there you have it. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your legal pad, your paper, whatever you're using, and you're going to simply piece it on the back of it, and you're going to attach it. Okay? Just like that. You can embellish the front however you want. You can add gems. You can cut a, let's measure it out and I'll let you know. Looks like 3.5 by, I'd probably cut it 3.5 by 2.5. You can add anything there. You can stamp the front of it. You can leave it blank. A lot of people like to leave it blank. I made one for back to school. And I'm thinking about putting one of my school stamps on there. And then you just slip your pen right in and you're good to go. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope you guys tune in next week for another Make It Monday. Thank you.